Today we've got a truck here. It's got materials like cement and gravel and concrete fence posts. Fence posts are 2 meters long, and we're going to be constructing a barbed wire fence down this way, all the way down there, and eventually it's going to go down behind me, right down the side of the dam. So they'll tip all the gravel and sand off here, and they've got the crane there to lift off the concrete posts. I'm going to run it, the fence, all the way down there. You can see, probably you might be able to see the sticks. Put sticks every 2 meters, going all the way, straight line with a string line down there, and eventually it's going to go where my wife Narada is, down the side there. There's 20 posts in each pack, so we've got 42 posts at the moment, and we're just going to do bit by bit by bit. Barbed wire. So we got 6 rolls of barbed wire, and each roll's got 50 meters on it. There's 14 by 8 gauge.
ทรายลงเลยครับหินกับทราย
ครับ
ทรายดำเนี่ยเนาะ
He just asked me where I was going to have the sand and the gravel tipped, and we're just going to tip it where it is. Very good. Well done. Taking a ride down the track towards our farm. 35 degrees today. Today we're going to have a look at the fence that we've spent all week digging holes, hand mixing concrete, cementing all the concrete posts into the ground. It's quite a feat actually. All right, here we are. You all right, mate? Okay, so you've seen the truck deliver the posts. We actually got 2 truckloads of posts, so we got 86 posts in all. The posts that we put over here, they're 2.5 metres high, the post behind me. And these posts here that we've put in the ground are 2 metres long. We've cemented these posts in at 1/2 metre deep, which is 500 mils. And we used 88 posts. We used 704 pins that go into the post to hold onto the wire to secure the barbed wire. So these pins here, they go in and they come out the other side, and we just bend them over with a hammer. Yeah, I'll take you for a walk, and I'll show you all the fence that we've done for the past week. Barbed wire. So all in all, 86 posts, and they're 2 metres apart. 2 times 86. What's that? 80, 160, 176 metres we've done this week. Starting from here. You might see some corner bits leaning over a little bit, but I've still got to put the supporting posts in to the corners. This is really boggy down here, so boggy, all the rain that we've had. Fortunately, we've had some really fine weather for the last few days, so we've been able to nail this wire fence, like knock it out. It's been really good. Over here we've planted rice on the field next door, like rice seed, jasmine rice it is, like the stuff you get from the supermarkets. Nice soft rice. Oh. As you'll be able to see, we've so yeah, these posts are 2 metres long when we bought them, and we've put a 1/2 metre in the ground, so the post would probably be about, if I stood it on the ground, the post would be like this high. A lot of hard work, I tell you. A few cuts of barbed wire, from the barbed wire on the hands and everything. This stuff here is gnarly. You won't notice the barbed wire and everything once we've got all the banana plants growing up. But the ground looks really dry, but there's actually quite a bit of moisture underneath. We go all the way down here. You can see here, like, the ground looks really, really dry, but this is just like so much moisture. Look at that, it's just like all the water coming out. Yeah, so go right down to the corner, 176 metres. And in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to go from where I'm standing now, all the way down there, right to the very end. I'll turn the camera around. Right down to the very end past the greenhouses. So what's that, probably easy 120 metres I think. So yeah, busy. Here's a view from the rice field that we've laid out. Put the plants in, we put like heaps of plants in. We put so many plants in, it's just like crazy. And we haven't even, it feels like we haven't even scratched the surface yet of putting plants in the ground. It's really cool. I'll take you down here. I'll show you the greenhouses, they're finished now. I installed the water aeration and put these posts in the ground. I've cemented these steel posts in the ground, half metre deep, so they're really strong. Got that water aeration going there. You got plants up either side, lemons, limes, orange, heaps of citrus. This here that you see on the ground is actually rice. It's just really cheap rice to stop the erosion. Sort of hold everything together a bit. You see we've put some trees over there. Well, the wife has. She's getting a bit carried away, I think. Yeah, we got lemon, lime, kaffir lime, pineapple, birds of paradise. Now these birds of paradise down here, that doesn't look too healthy, but these things here, they go really massive. Like they go 4 metres high and like 5 or 6 metres wide. They're huge, they grow huge. And you'll see how I put them on the side of the greenhouses to shade the greenhouses from the afternoon sun. Like, because the afternoon sun comes, you can see the sun behind me. So when they grow up big, they're going to shade the side of the greenhouse so the plants in there don't cop the sun or the heat so much. So here they are here, birds of paradise. Got the other water aeration system over there. That in the last video, you saw me assembling it, and yeah, left it in the water. And same thing again. I've got an anchor point over here. I've dug the hole 1/2 metre deep, cemented it all in with this. It's really strong. So that's working well. And these are the greenhouses. The greenhouses are 15 metres long by 6 metres wide. The plan is to grow tomatoes and cucumbers and chilies and eggplants in here in pots. And I would be putting some shade cloth on the inside too, just to shade it from that sun that's beaming on through. I'll show you the other greenhouse as well. They're both identical, like 15 metres by 6 metres wide. Okay, here's the other one. Probably next week I'm going to get this area here on the floor. I'll cement this. And I've got a double door to keep the insects out. So I'll open this door, close it, remove the muddy shoes or whatever, and then into here, into this one. I finished this greenhouse probably about 3 days ago. It's exactly the same as the other one, 15 metres by 6 metres wide. And I figure I'll get around about 300 pots in here with space to walk in between them as well. Now each of these greenhouses, they cost, the price was 45,000 baht each. All materials supplied and to construct them as well. So what's that, 90,000 baht, so 45,000. Just over 2,000 Australian each, which I reckon is really cool. I'll walk you around and I'll just do a quick walk around and I'll do a more thorough video of the plants that we've planted already, but I'll just give you a quick whiz around of what we've done. It'll probably take 5 minutes. If you've got 5 minutes spare, it'd be cool. So I got these birds of paradise, one here and another one over there. Another one over there. So, as I said, they spread out to about 5 metres, 5 or 6 metres. So by the time they grow in maturity, they'll shade the greenhouses quite nicely. Sister-in-law's rice. Her boyfriend sucked a whole lot of water out yesterday, and so we're just hoping it's going to rain. But I had a look at the weather forecast just before I made this video, and it's not going to rain for another week, which is still okay because there's heaps of moisture in the ground. Got grapefruit there. These things that look like sticks, there's heaps of them, man. There must be about 100 of them. They're like stinky. They smell like gas. So, driveway's 5 metres wide, and when these plants are 6 metres apart, so give them plenty of air space and plenty of sunshine to get on through to their leaves, so they get really good photosynthesis. I'll show you what those sticks look like when they got some leaves on them. But when you cook them, they smell like gas. They really stink. I hate the smell. I've actually got to go and sit outside, and we've got to turn the fan on in the kitchen and open all the windows up. It's that bad. Another grapefruit. You've got mango. We've got heaps of different varieties of trees. I'll have to make a list. It's going to take me ages to make a list. But before the water got pumped out yesterday for the rice field, the water was all over the top of this ground here where these trees are over here. Don't know if you can see that. It's a jet stream. There's a jet coming across. Hardly ever see that living here in the country. I don't know if you can see it or not. But anyway, those stick things, here they are here. This is what the leaves look like. Like that. There's another one. They pong, man. They're really bad. Really stinky. Oh yeah, we've got these bulbs, so like black bulbs about this big. And we chuck them in the water, and they're like lotus. And you eat the roots of them. Well, the stems of them, I should say. I'll try and, I don't think there's one here. But yeah, I'll see if I can see them in the water. And yeah, we biffed them, the bulbs in probably 2 weeks ago. but they're coming up. I don't know if you can see that in the water. Doesn't look like much at the moment. Yeah, all this is just full of water before it got all pumped out for the rice paddy field. Don't know if I should be walking on this. Oh. Okay, I'll take you up into the middle. These trees I'm going to show you now, we put in 3-4 days ago. These ones here, they go really fast. They're just gold and they're really cheap to buy. You got avocado. This one has round avocados on here. This one here is what you call a brown leaf dead tree. This is what happens when you cut the roots and you dig it out of the land, unfortunately. Yeah, so another avocado. And we just got all sorts there, just dotted all around. This site here is actually where we're going to build our T-barn, our house. Heaps of trees. You would have seen these trees looking over when I was walking up towards the greenhouses. Over there you've got date palms. You've got 3 big date palms there. It's amazing, you know, when you put plants in the ground and say, oh yeah, I've got a date palm, there's so many different varieties and you'll learn so much about them. Like when I was reading, date palm with spriggly leaves like this, I think is a male, and they've actually got to cross-pollinate. So this looks like another male, and if you don't have a male or a female to cross-pollinate, then you're not going to get the dates. And this one here I think is a female. See how clustered the leaves are, the branches are, compared to, have a look at this one. See how sort of bushy it kind of looks? And I'll take you to the other one. And see how sprinkly the leaves are on this one. So I think this one's a male. And this one over here is the female. And it looks like, I could be wrong, could be the other way around, like another female. So, someone there is an expert. Let me know if which one's male and which one's female. That'll be really good. But from what I've been reading, that's what it tells me anyway. Got a whole lot of marigolds. And here, like, they'll be going in the ground for help the erosion. We'll just put them around the sides, and we put some lemongrass in here as well. It's all lemongrass going right along here, just to help stop the erosion. Now these 2 plants here are plum. Got a couple of plum, one there and one there. Yeah, so been flat out like the last week easy. Here's the wire fence you'll be able to see down there. So 176 metres, all the way from there, all the way up here. Also installing the water aeration system, and doing the cement pad, installing the solar for the water aeration. Yep, so here we go. Lots and lots more to do, but we've done heaps already. It's really, really good. We've got kaffir lime here. New kaffir lime. Right there. I'll have to get some spray on that. If anyone can tell me what these spots are on the leaves and how to treat them. So there's nothing underneath, but just on top. Yeah, if someone knows how to treat this, that'll be really good to let me know. I'd appreciate that. Another kaffir lime. Another kaffir lime. Don't know what this one is. Green tree, I guess. Yeah. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video, and guarantee to have more for you next time. I'm going to school for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Going to full-time school to learn to speak Thai properly. So I'll be doing a couple of courses in that, and each course is like 12,000 baht, and it's 30-hour course. Each course is 30 hours for 12,000 baht. So if you don't see anything for a couple of weeks, because I'm full-time at school, I would be living away from home. So yeah, but just bear with me. I might take the camera with me and do some videos of where I'm going to school. I'll be going to school in Prisinulo, and I find it kind of frustrating not being able to communicate properly and having conversations in the country that I'm living in. I reckon it's really important, and it'll show a lot of respect as well. And I always said, you know, if you're going to live in a country, you should understand and be able to speak, or try and speak and understand the language that you're living in, because you choose to live there, but you can't be arrogant about not being able to speak the language. And so that's why I'm going to go to school for, it might even be a month, but initially the first course is going to take like 2 weeks. Yep. I'll stay in a hotel, and the hotel's like 7,000 baht for a month. So until then, that's how you do it. Good luck, everyone.